Good afternoon and welcome to the Sunday show, everybody. DragonBlogger here with Mrs. DragonBlogger.
Hello.
And we have a very special Sunday show today because Mrs. DragonBlogger will be carving a pumpkin live on the show today, showcasing some of those pumpkin carving tools that she had been featuring the last couple of weeks. And first up, we're going to start off the show with some dog products, and my dog's rather impatient, so we'll get these out of the way first. But remember, you could always enter to win the gift cards during the stream, plus the mystery box. And we just launched a new giveaway on the site today, which I'll post the link to that later. Hey, Taishine. Did I say that right? Taishine?
We're going to do it a little
Welcome.
bit differently. We're going to do feature pumpkin first and the dog. And then we're going to go into a couple of pumpkin carving tools
Pumpkin
that
the
I
dog.
have. And I'm going to be doing that the whole stream. I do have other products, though. And I'll just have Justin pan over to me and check in every once in a while, but I'm going to show you my new tools.
Pumpkin the dog first, then the pumpkin itself. So, the first thing up is this cute little holiday bandana.
Handsome.
And it's that green, even though it's green checkered with red, it could work for Christmas, it could work for holidays, but it could work anytime because it doesn't really have Christmas themes on it. I mean, it's just colored, but it's plaid, so it could work with anything. And you could have it with the dog wearing it like this, or you could loop it around and have it stretch down his back like this. Either way works. It's just a really cute little bandana. And he doesn't keep it on for very long because Kiwi pulls it off of him, or he pulls it off. But it makes a great decoration and accessory for when they go for walks.
They've
So
got some sort of thing that whenever they're
Hey,
wearing
Darren.
costumes, they help each other
Yes.
get it off. I've seen them
But
coordinate this.
it's just cute to accessorize some clothing with your dog, and he likes having the attention. So underneath this bandana, easy to put on and off, easy to tie, just a really great doggy bandana. Underneath the bandana, now he's got holiday collar. Yep, this is holiday collar. And you can see it's got this little flower on it right here. Let me see if I can get that lower.
And this is a pack, so you
And
get 4 of them, right?
very adjustable. Yeah, there you go. You do get 4 of them. So selecting the holiday collars now, actually get 5 of them. 5 different choices. You get this fall one with gingerbread men on it, which looks really cute for fall Thanksgiving time for your dog.
Gingerbread or Christmas?
Okay, fine. Christmas. It's very fall color, though. You get this Santa one with the little reindeer, and it's red here, which works pretty well, too. And then you get the Christmas tree one with the red Christmas trees and a little green flower here, which is cute as well. And then you get the one that's on them. No, I was wrong. It was 4. Yeah, 4. So 2 red flowers, 2 green flowers, and they just look like, come on, back up. Yeah, there you go.
Well, it was really cool because we've got 3 dogs,
There you
and
go.
so this was a pack, so it was perfect.
Yes. Like your collar. Put your bandana back on. Put your bandana back on. There you go. Ugh. Yes, you're a handsome boy. Very handsome boy in your bandana.
Very.
Very handsome boy. Yes, you are. Hey, Jeff, how you doing? Yeah, that's a little big for a cat.
Yeah.
The collars are pretty big for a cat. The bandana is big for a cat too. Yeah.
Yeah, you will need to get.
I know it says cat dog, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not going to go on.
I think they have different sizes you can select.
They, he enjoys it. My dogs will they look good in doggy clothing, but it doesn't stay on them very long. But they look good in doggy clothing.
Well, they're used to the collars, just not like much else. They've coordinated to where they'll go out into the yard and secretly, but I've caught them. Whichever's wearing a costume, the other one will help. They'll stand still and I'll actually help take it off.
Bobcat and his pet.
It's crazy.
All right, so before we go to the tech products, we're going to cut over to, well, it's technically a tech product. This is the Cuisinart electric knife, and Miss DragonBlogger is going to start off with this product, showing you and turning it on, and start just the opening carving of the pumpkin before she gets to the hand tools. So let me switch over to that.
That's my devious laugh. Okay, so let's just, hope that I don't take a finger off during the stream, because I think that would move into a little bit of not so much fun. Now, I know they have a lot of pumpkin carving knives, and they do have an electric one, but I do find that one that I have broken the blade off before. So technically, this Cuisinart is technically for carving meat, like turkey, but turn the mic down.
I'm going to do that right now. Hold on. All right. Mic's got to go down, guys. It's loud.
So, I'm going to carve this thing. I just did a basic face. I'm kind of a classic, I like the classic jack-o'-lantern. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the knife to cut off the top, and then I'm going to use the tools to do all the finer details. Ed said the audio is very low now.
Okay, turn it back up.
Yeah, Ed, that's exactly like carving a turkey. But
yeah,
I'm going to try this.
I had to turn the volume down. This thing is so loud, it's going to destroy your ears if I don't turn it.
We were trying to be considerate, but just let us know. Unfortunately, it's got to go up and down until I'm finished with the knife. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. So it does have a powerful motor. It's just a one-touch on and off button, so easy operation here. But it is comfortable, ergonomic design. It's easy to clean because you can take the blade out real easy and wash it. That's what this button is here for. Snap it down in there. So yeah, it has a stainless steel blade, easy to use. It has a 5-foot cord. So let's try this. So I haven't actually tried this yet. So I'm not sure. I'm going to try standing over it and cutting it, but I may turn it. So we'll see. First, though, what I would like to do is just give it a little cut so I have some place to start. And I'll show these tools in a bit. Alrighty. Did I mention it had a really long cord? Because it does. Okay. What about the audio?
It's fine.
Now, it's not very fast.
has powering on, it's actually causing a power flux. I know. Either the blade got stuck or...
It's not stuck. Because when I take it out... I'm going to try standing up and doing this.
My guess is it might not be meant for the tightness of the pumpkin. It's probably
maybe, but I mean, we'll see. So I didn't know that. I was sitting down and trying to kind of turn it, but let's see if this you know, I also
pumpkin's probably so thick it grips onto the blade and doesn't let it move.
Well, it cut pretty much before.
Yeah, that sounds like stripped gears.
Well, but that's when I don't have it on. Let me take the knife and see how thick this is. See, it doesn't actually feel that thick. All right, what tool do I want to use?
Here it says don't push on the stem because it causes it to bind the blade and hold it.
Might be a good tip. Because I really don't like having to put some elbow grease into it.
Wow, every time you turn that blade on, it kills the power of my keyboard. It's janking. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not putting
it sounds stripped. I wouldn't use it. It's not working right.
Oh, bummer.
Apparently this electric knife is not meant to carve pumpkins with.
That was with the tip just barely in it. So I'm really wondering. I didn't push on it this time.
Back to manual. I think the gears are stripped, so it doesn't matter now at this point.
Well, no, it doesn't. Look. It's back to use when I...
No. Pumpkin's just too thick.
But no, because look, I barely put it in. And like it doesn't... Maybe if I started another
Maybe it's not
point.
meant to be vertical, it's meant to be horizontal.
Oh, like this?
Yeah, maybe the blade doesn't work.
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe it's having a hard time with the skin.
Yeah,
maybe. All right. Well, see, that's why we do this honestly and live. I'm not going to try to recommend this for this project if it doesn't work. So that's just the way it is. All right, so let's go on to these tools.
These tools are known good.
Well, this is specifically. Obviously, I'm going to have to get something higher powered. Like a mini chainsaw.
Yeah, it's like a turkey electric carver. I don't think it's meant for something as thick as pumpkin.
See, and I thought, okay, if it's that big of a blade and it has, you know, I would have thought that it would have chewed it up pretty good, but apparently not.
Not pre-tested, that's right.
Yes. That's why I say we do this honestly. I'm not going to say, hey, get it for this if it doesn't work. Now, maybe I'll try doing a turkey for Thanksgiving on stream.
I don't know, my room's gonna smell like turkey forever if you do a turkey on stream.
Maybe not.
Of the odorous turkey by the walls.
See, there wasn't that many, like, guts even. This one was a pretty hollow one. Look at that. There's actually not that much in there. So, I'm not sure what...
The rind was too thick for it.
Yeah, because, I mean, I've even had pumpkins where they are thicker. Mm-hmm. You know? To where, like, you have this much, you know, top. But, anywho, so I'm going to walk you through the knives. So, this is a knife set that I've featured before. Let me just try to clean up here. Oh, yeah, Vicky. Yeah, we did that when I was a kid. My dad, I remember he'd take the toothpick and tediously go through the pattern. So the knife kit I featured a couple of times. And it's a great set because you have every type of angle that you could possibly think of. So you get the scoop, you get a double-sided one, you get the classic. So I've used these two already. Wonderful scoop here, which I'm going to use. You have a curved, you have a fine curved, and then you have this chisel set. And then instead of a toothpick, they give you this metal pick, which is really cool. And several of the chisels. So I'm going to variously use this. Let me actually, I want to take the knife out of there. All right, so I'm just going to continue to kind of clean this pumpkin up. I'm going to use the scoop. I'm going to get down in there. I might save some of the seeds and roast them.
It's a nice thick scoop. I like the blades inside.
Yeah, it has a great handle. It doesn't feel flimsy. It doesn't feel like it's going to bend, because if you get those ones, you know, the typical pumpkin carving ones, they are very cheap. Numerous times I've just snapped off the blade or the scoop and it just bends. This one does not bend at all, which is really nice. So I'm just going to play around like I'm going to do just the classic eyes. And this one has, I don't know if it's technically a chisel, but it has that shape. So I'm going to just play with it here, and he is going to...
We're going to showcase some products.
Yeah.
And the good thing is I got some videos, so you could kind of like watch her work in the background while we watch some videos of some products.
And so I do, let's see, I do want to tell you more about the knives. So it's 10 pieces in total, and the length is from on all of them is about 7.5 inches down to 6.5 inches total in length, including the handle. Ergonomic. You get the large saw, the cutting for cutting out the lids in large part. You get the double-sided with the trim edges. You get the fine tooth saw. You get the large curved saw, the patterned edges, the shovel to cut kind of inner pieces and seeds, the drill, the etching tools, and then that was the V-shape carving knife, and then you get the small etching. So it's a wonderful kit because then you get this really cool carry case that you can store it. And I'm sure there's probably other uses that you could find during the year. So I'm just going to continue to carve here, get it done, and then once Justin's done with his list, I'll do the rest of my products. But I will bring back the electric knife, and we'll test it on some meat or something like that. Maybe like, you know, if we make like a rib roast or something like that. So I will not say it's a fail. It's just not intended for this use. Clearly, I need something with a lot more horsepower. So bigger is better. So I'm just going to upgrade and get something more powerful and more dangerous.
All right. Oh. The deer might take your pumpkin, eh, Terry?
Next, I'm going to have a chainsaw in here.
No chainsaws. no mini chainsaws. No mini chainsaws. It's surprising, but when she turned on that Cuisinart electric power, it fluxed my power line in the house. My keyboard power flickered. I thought it was going to kill my computer, honestly. They're pushing the amp voltage max of the circuit here.
Well, if I get a chainsaw and do it in here, I'll just run it out the window. Yeah. I don't that way it's not plugged in here.
I'm already pretty close to being maxed out on my circuit here. All right. So first up on the list is we have this Emeat video conference camera, which is 20% off today. And Nate covered this one. Before I go into the video, I want to tell you that this camera is a great option if you work from home, do conference rooms, small offices. But also I had a great idea that if I ran D&D campaign sessions, tabletop, with a lot of people around a table, this is a 360-degree webcam that can have everybody around that table on the cam at the same time and kind of like focus in on the faces of who's talking. So this is a pretty fantastic device if you do group sessions or you do video conferencing or live streaming where there's a group of people at a table. So I'm going to show you Nate's video on that. And I was pretty excited to see this.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this awesome meeting capsule from a company called Emeat. Now, this thing is super awesome and has a ton of awesome features built into it. It has a Red Dot Design Award nomination, and it won in 2021. It has a bunch of different modes built into it. But let's go ahead and jump in and see everything that this comes with, and then we will test this out inside of its software. So unboxing this, the first thing you're going to notice right here is we got an empty box right there. Pretty nice, stable packaging, and then opening this box, you're going to get a few of your accessories.
I'll get a little past the unboxing right to
so
where.
The first thing you're going to notice is you're going to get a user manual. I highly recommend using that because it has a ton of awesome and helpful information. And then you're going to get your extra long braided USB-C. You can see that you have all of the controls. So you have mode selectors, lockout. You can mute your microphone. This is where you're able to plug it into your computer. It can plug it into external speakers and plug in power. And on the bottom, you're going to have this anti-movement rubber padding, and you're going to get your 1/4-inch tripod adapter so you can hook this up to your tripod. Let's check it out, the program. All right, guys, so now we are here inside of the program, as you guys can see, with the Emeat hooked up to
So Nate's computer is fixed. His new graphics card came in on Friday, and he confirmed and tested that it worked. He should be live after us today, actually.
So what you're going to notice right
He was unavailable yesterday. He was originally supposed to stream yesterday, but he should be back today. So sometime around 2 p.m., 3 p.m. Pacific, soon after I go. No, not at 4090, but he's got a 3090.
So as you guys can see here, when you turn off the camera, this is what it will appear to other people that are on the other end of your conference call. You can also mute the mic. We are not using the mic in this video. You have anti-flicker options here.
And then he sent his 3070 to
right now we are in
PNY because it should be under warranty. It's RMA.
My dirty room, but
it confirmed, just swapped out the video card. His PC works fine.
We can switch to other modes right here. So we can go spotlight mode, which it'll zoom in on one person that is speaking. Now, continuing on, this is in private mode. Now, all of these modes are controllable through the remote, so you don't have to use the software to do this. But as you can see here, the in private mode is basically just turning off the camera and the microphone for complete discretion with your conversations.
Yep, Nate's streaming after this, but I don't know if he's going to do it right after.
Now
it's either 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. Pacific. Not sure
what this is going to do is basically allow the camera to focus.
And he's doing the game and hobby stream that he didn't do on Wednesday, so it'll be more.
But what I'll do is I'll go ahead
game
and
and hobby related.
And so when I start speaking here, what you're going to notice is it's
going to pull me
into a frame. Now, if there was another person talking, it would automatically pull that in. And it's trying to actually pull in.
So look how awesome this camera is at the bottom.
My screen.
Look at the whole 360-degree view and that it pulls in.
And we will switch to the speech mode. So now what speech mode is going to do is it's going to center whoever is speaking, but one person.
This is the ultimate conference camera right here.
See here, it focused me directly. But what
8 microphones in this camera. Pick up all directions.
And if I start speaking, microphone check, mic check, 1 2 1 2, it's going to focus on just me. And then once I stop speaking, say there's another person in the room, I will simulate that by just basically turning this, as you guys can see here, it focused on the person talking again. We're going to go ahead and switch back real quick to the classic mode. So we are now in the classic mode. And as I said before, there are a ton of options for each individual mode.
No, I don't think it's
white balance, brightness, contrast, image flip, angle, initial position. There's a ton of different things inside of this app. You can update the firmware. There's so much
things sometimes. How you doing?
This software and this camera. So if you guys have been looking for a new camera for your conferences or your
it's a bit white balance. It's a bit washed out from the white balance, but he didn't do any tuning, so I'm sure that can be tuned a little bit. But it is a little bit washed out, a little bit white balanced. So it could probably be tuned. Next on the list, and this is on sale today too, and this is 10% off. Now this is the Cylon ice maker. Now I actually really need an ice maker because I buy a lot of ice from the store because I drink my coffee. I brew 14 cups of coffee per day, but I always drink my coffee iced. I don't like hot coffee, which is kind of ironic. I always drink it iced. So I kind of buy bags of ice from the store, so I have an ice maker.
Today we're taking a look at an ice machine
really
that sits on your counter anywhere. Now remember, wash it before first use. It's always important, guys. You do have a flip-up lid here. This flip-up lid then inside has the ice tray. This ice tray is what you'll hold the ice. And if it happens to melt slightly, it will actually melt back down into the water bin to recycle
this
back
is
up into
worth
ice
its weight
cubes,
in
which is
gold.
actually quite cool. Now, inside here is a mechanism that will do the ice, kick it out and stuff. It's kind of hard to see that on here, but it is in there. There are 9 little metal prongs. These little metal prongs.
No, I got him a
fuse up
mask for Halloween
and
already.
activate. Once the
He has his Halloween
ice is
costume.
perfectly done, it will activate this thing that will
God, I don't
kick
drink
the
decaf.
ice
I
up
don't drink
over
caffeinated
into the
coffee.
tray, which is actually quite cool.
Now,
Pumpkin.
You have
Come
a
here.
flapper.
Where you at?
Inside here, there is a max fill line.
Okay, come here.
And I will kind of bring this closer to you, just like this, guys. This
Okay,
is
go.
your max fill line right there.
You're gonna watch this with me.
This is the little tray I was talking about that kicks the ice out. On
Who's
top,
got
you
food?
have some buttons and some details here, and I'm gonna flip this towards.
That's James.
You have the add water line, so if the water gets low, it will say add water.
Kiwi actually eats ice.
It will
Kiwi
also
likes
tell
ice.
you if the ice is full. If the ice is full, it will quit working and stop making ice. That's cool. You then have your power button, then you have your small and large style ice. Now you have the on and off or
Oh, thank
clean
you.
cycle,
I know. He's
because
a
you
cute
can
dog.
clean this, guys. They do say clean it once a week
Yeah, so
with
it's
a
easier
cloth.
to clean
If
it
it's
on
really
the
bad,
counter.
use like a vinegar and water and then drain it out. You do have the select mode.
He was
He was
Mr.
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 October.
Mr.
Now,
October, and his name is Pumpkin.
on
'Cause
side, you have your fan.
yeah, his birthday's
You have
coming
your
up.
filtration
Wow,
back
God,
here
he's gonna
with,
be 5
more
years old.
air intake.
Pumpkin's gonna be
And on
5
the
years
bottom
old on
right here,
October
guys,
20th.
you do have a drain plug. This
years
drain
old.
plug on the bottom
Oh,
is so you
my
can
chair
drain
is-
out the
I
liquids
think I lost another
and
wheel.
cleaning it, which is quite cool to have that capability. Now,
Except it took him 2 days to figure out
it's a nice
Does he
machine.
like pumpkin?
It's still
Good
electric.
question.
You know, there is water
Cut him a piece of pumpkin.
Yeah,
ratio.
he has eaten like
can
5.
electrical shock, guys. Just be careful.
I
You
don't
know, you
actually
just
have a
want to
lot
be
of
careful.
pumpkin chunks.
The risk of
Oh,
electrical
nice.
shock is always there because of the deal. Now,
Yeah, so
we're gonna plug this in real quick.
let me talk about this ice maker. 27 pounds of ice per day. I'm gonna James is a little long on the intros, but he tells you everything about it. See, one of the pros and cons of this ice maker is it does make really nice ice bullets. But because it's a countertop ice maker, one of the cons of the ice maker is it runs all day long. It has to run all day long because as the ice melts, it recreates new ice cubes. So it's constantly recycling the melted ice into new ice cubes, which means it's running all the time. So that's just one thing to note. Can be a tad noisy if your kitchen or wherever you set is too close to the bedroom. He says it can be a tad noisy, but it runs all the time. So because it doesn't, it's not a freezer, right? So it makes the ice, if it's not being used, sits there, melts, refreezes, and remakes the new ice cubes, and it constantly makes it over and over.
That's pretty good.
A handful, but you guys can see much larger
nice.
in size. It
They
is
can-
still
they
a
can
little
see
wet,
that.
and that's because the ice tray is not
hollowed
full.
out.
When the ice tray gets full,
Um,
it's gonna
James only
start
got it,
keeping
like,
all the ice even
a week
colder
and a half.
not really
He'll let you
melt
know
as much as it
what
is
kind
now
of
because
energy
it's
usage it has
it's
on
gonna
his
become like an
electricity
igloo
bill.
in here.
But
It's
when I
gonna
look at
keep
the
going. Now, guys,
wattage,
this ice is a lot
it's
bigger.
160
it's a lot
watts.
better. It's a
So
lot clearer, and
just
it's
figure
still
160
very, very
watts
nice.
running
I'm
however many
actually
hours a
quite
day.
impressed with this ice machine from Cylon.
So
It's a very
about,
cool ice
280
machine.
watt
And
bulbs
guys,
is running
to have
24 hours a day,
ice on
24
hand and not have to have ice trays in your fridge or your freezer and not have to have your kids dripping water throughout the house making ice. If you guys have ever had that problem, maybe this is your option. Again, guys, 26 pounds of ice for every 24 hours. That's a great deal. 9 cubes per 7 minutes.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
Your size, a large or small. So
So Jerry said 9 cubes per second when it gets going. 27 pounds of ice per day. So what I would do is I would just have like a giant ice bucket for the freezer. I would run this, fill it up, and then I turn it off until I need to run it again and create a new batch of ice. Because I buy 7-pound bags of ice from the grocery store, and if this is 27 pounds a day, I go through 7 pounds of ice a week. So this is perfect. I can just once a week flip it on, fill up all my things of ice, and then I'm good to go. Although I would use ice more if I made ice on demand like this. I definitely would use more ice in my beverages. So yeah, it's pretty, 9 ice cubes, per 7 minutes? I thought he said per 7 seconds. Did he say per 7 minutes? I was like, that's fast. How fast is my ice cube? Okay, yeah, 9 in 7 minutes. 9 ice cubes per 7 minutes. But that's when it first starts up, and then it goes even faster. Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Me too, Alley Cat. Christmas is my favorite.
Jeffrey Dahmer could use this. Okay, you got Jeffrey Dahmer on the brain, Vicky. Clearly, you were watching the Netflix show, right?
Somehow
Yeah.
I feel like idolizing him is sort of like, I don't know. I have weird
27
feelings about
pounds,
it.
9%. So how much? I wonder how much weight 9 cubes has.
You know, you're gonna find pumpkin bits like everywhere. Like I noticed, I just got it on like one of the mic stands. You're gonna find this for like ever.
Yeah, exactly. Because of the show. Let's hope the discussion's because of the show. All right, next up, we're going to cut over to a live scene. So next up, I have this Case Coup strong magnetic case. And now they make this same version of case for iPhone 12 and above, right? What I want to show you about this case is it has the magnetic ring. It's MagSafe. And this case allows you to pass the magnetic charge through the case to the phone with zero loss in the magnetic weakness. So most mag cases, or when you use a magnetic charging ring or a magnetic charger, if you don't have a case that has a magnetic ring in it, you'll lose some of the magnetism because it has to travel through that plastic case into the back of the phone, and so you'll get a bit of a charging drop or charging speed loss. With the Case Coup case, you don't have that issue. It's clear. Now, the only negative about this case, I'll tell you, is it shows fingerprints really bad if you have oily fingers like I do. I have to have one of the cleansing cloths to constantly wipe off the fingerprints on this case because for some reason, this anti-skid case, which is really, really anti-skid and anti-slip, it's just really bad at picking up fingerprints. And maybe it's just me because my fingers, my hands are oily and I'm always leaving fingerprints on stuff, but maybe it's just me. So here's a magnetic ring I have, which is a really nice ring you could just clip on to help hold your phone. And look at that. Ain't going anywhere. Really, really nice mag case. Works with just by putting a mag ring on it, and then you have, ability to hold your phone however you want. So plus charge it magnetically. So if you're looking for a really, really nice phone case, doesn't matter if it's for the iPhone 14 Pro Max, 14 Pro, 14, 13, etc. This one is a really good option for you. So next up, yes, my son watched the whole show. He says it was excellent. He watched the entire show, and he's a fan of Evan Peters since he played Quicksilver and, X-Men. So next up, Humix sent these really cool silicone bands to my Apple Watch. And so I have my Apple Watch on, and I'm going to demonstrate these bands and show you them in real time. I only just opened them up. I haven't even installed them yet. So I'm going to show you how these look. So if you have an old iPhone older than 12, then you'll have to use a different type of case because they don't use MagSafe. They use a different type of magnetic thing in the older iPhones like iPhone 11. You'll have to specifically find a case that says for iPhone 11. So here's the iPhone 7. It kind of does now, right? Because we're on iPhone 14. So it's not like 3-4 years ago. It is in, yeah, sure, I'll get you the link to it. If you go to this link, I'll post in chat. Now, if that's the wrong phone model for you, just click on the page under the store name where it says Case Coup at the top, and then you'll see their actual store, and then just browse which phone model you want. They have 14 series, 13 series, and then just go grab the one for your appropriate phone model. Now, this was the one that happened to be on deal today, so I had this one in the carousel, but they make them for all different phone models. So let me show you this black one first. So what you get with this Humix 4-in-1 silicone band, right? And this is kind of unique because it not only comes with the silicone band strap, which you can see here, but it comes with 3 different watch face covers in each one. And so they have one with the black band strap, they have one with the green band strap, and they have one with the red band strap. And they make versions for the 44, 45 millimeter watch band, as well as the smaller watch bands, the 40, 41s, or 42s, 41, 42s rather. So I'm going to show you how this works. First, let's put the silicone strap on, which is easy to do. Just slide it in. If I got this right, both sides here. I do not have that right. I did it backwards. All right. Let's see. Is this right? Yes, this is right. I think that's right. I always get confused on putting my watch bands on backwards. Like which one's the top, which one's the bottom. I think I got that right. Not positive. Might be reversed. All right. Let me take this off this way. Nope. See, I did it again. It's like this. Long side on the bottom, short side on the top. Easy to go on like that. All right, there you go. Now I got it. And just slide this thing through here. Oh, the MagSafe, the Andable MagSafe adapter is awesome. James has those. James is getting more colors of those too. A lot more options of those. And it has the double. And there we go. Easy, stays put. And look, you get the little watch faces. Now these help protect the corners of your watch face. Just snap into place here. Pull the one over the dial like this and just snap it on and you're good to go. Adds a little watch face, which is kind of cool. And it's plastic, so it kind of protects the edges of your watch. And I'll put the gold one on as an example right here. Just pop that on right there. Just pops on, pops over, and you can kind of accessorize the different watch faces, the watch covers. So kind of a nice option. Gives you some options for colorizing your watch face or your watch and for outfit. And then you have clear plastic protective as well. And just pop that on, and then you get the clear plastic. And I'm the kind of person where I ding my arm a lot on like islands and like desks. So having that little plastic protective edge around my watch does actually do a good job of helping me not accidentally smack my watch glass. So easy to put on, easy to take off, and you get various options, not only colors. Each one comes with the same 3 color faces. So you can see green band comes with the clear black and rose gold. And then of course I have this one, which is the red one also. Brand new, haven't even opened this one up yet. And I really like this kind of wine colored watch band on this one. This one's kind of like this, almost like purple, almost like wine red colored watch band. And then again, it has the same exact colors of protective watch faces. Just pop it in and you're good to go. Yeah, there we go, like that. Yeah, see, easy, works well. Just a good option. Yeah, I like that they come with the 3 different watch faces. Most just come with the band and one at watch face at best. The fact that it comes with 3 different color options is kind of nice. So, good for accessorizing. And I've got a lot of watch bands. I rotate through them. I like how it has the double metal pins for the band so that it stays more snug. It doesn't accidentally get undone. Holds it in place a little better. So that's a pretty good option. Thanks for the follow, Mark. Next up is this my final product?
Go slow.
Oh, no, I have two more. No, I have a couple more. All right, so I just got through testing this one, right? This is the Lemerol 7-in-1 USB adapter. Now, this is kind of like a hub. It's meant for your MacBook, but it can be used for the PC too, although most PCs won't pass video through the USB-C. So some laptops will, some won't. So just know if you want to use the HDMI on this, desktop USB-C ports won't pass. I tested it. They won't pass HDMI signal through the USB-C on my desktop. Some laptops do. MacBook always does. MacBook will always pass a display through the HDMI through the USB-C, but it doesn't on my PC. That being said, I use this for other purposes. I used it for data transfer. I've used it for testing. I like that it has 2 USB-A ports, plus it has a USB-C port that's only for power, which is it says PD on it, which means you're only going to get power, not data. But then it has another USB-C port, which is for data transfer. Now, I took my Crucial X6 4 terabyte USB-C drive, SSD drive, and I ran it through this hub and compared the testing and throughput speeds, and I was still able to get very comparable speeds at 407 megabytes per second read, 362 megabytes per second write. So there's very little speed loss between using this USB-C hub versus using the direct USB-C port on my computer. Very little. There was a little bit of drop in speed passing through the hub, but very little drop in speed. So if you do need to use a USB-C port and extend it to get a couple of extra USB-A ports and still have that USB-C port plus a separate charging USB-C port. Plus, you can also plug in HDMI into it so that you can have your MacBook or your laptop output to a monitor at the same time. This little hub adapter is a really good option from Lemerol. So, you know what? Possibly need a fast USB-C port on the PC, but the one built into the motherboard that I have just wasn't capable of passing, which is weird because obviously the throughput for the data transfer is fine. It really is. I just don't think video passes through it because the motherboard just can't pass. It might have something to do with the fact that a motherboard doesn't have integrated graphics and I have to use an external GPU, that the USB-C on the motherboard just can't pass display through it. So maybe if you have a motherboard that has integrated graphics or something like that, it has something to do with the fact that the USB-C on my motherboard can't pass graphics. So wasn't able to test out the graphics through the HDMI because my USB-C port on my desktop just will not output video to this hub, which does HDMI no monitor. But that's a limitation on my USB-C port because on a Mac, this is fine. It's been confirmed there. It's just not on my desktop. It's more meant for laptops anyway than desktops, I would say. Because if you notice, the cable is a little short and my case is on the floor. So I would want a longer cable if I was going to put it on a desktop. For a laptop, it's fine. It just sits right next to your laptop on your desk. So next up is one of my favorite products for when I have headaches and I lay on the couch in the heat of the summer or when I want to cool off. This is the Comfy Tech Headache Relief Mat, and you put it in your fridge or your freezer. The gel inside gets super cool, and it will actually do a really good job of just creating that sense of cooling sensation all around you. Plus, it is so thick and padded, it blocks out all light. It is absolutely wonderful to wear. It feels very soothing and comforting, and I can't tell you enough how much I really like wearing this. If I have an afternoon headache or I want to take a nap in the afternoon, I use this instead of a sleep mask because you get the benefit of also the cooling gel, just providing that cooling relief. And because it's cooling and it goes over your temples, it just provides a really, really nice effect. It helps me take naps faster and better in the afternoon when I use it. Now, I do use it to provide cooling relief from migraines. It doesn't cure migraines, but it does provide me temporary relief while I wear it and I lay on the couch in the afternoon when I have migraines. And I actually had a migraine from like Wednesday to Friday. To Saturday, actually. It just went away yesterday. So every single day I was dealing with it. So this was being used quite a bit for that. And I really like it. And like I said, it's 360 degrees, the gel in the back and the front. The one thing to note is you could use it in the fridge or the freezer to cool it down. But if you put it in the freezer and it gets too cold, when I had it in the freezer and I put it directly on my head, it caused me to get a brain freeze. The same type of brain freeze, like if you eat ice cream too fast, that it gives you that sharp like freeze pain in your brain. This did give that. So I tend to use it in the fridge more and cool it down to like fridge temperatures, not freezer. But I was able to wear it for sleep with it on for like an hour and a half. It's fine. Just know if you're gonna freeze it, you're gonna want to not have it on constantly and kind of intermittently take it on and off, or you could give yourself a brain freeze. It's just a temporary brain freeze, but still brain freeze. Which, if you have a migraine, getting a brain freeze on top of a migraine makes things worse. In case you didn't know.
I'm gonna change my pattern a little bit, otherwise it'll take me forever.
All right, we're gonna cut over and see how you're coming along here.
Pretty good. I got the eyes all done and the nose.
Yeah, almost done with the teeth and mouth there.
I love it. So the ones I've been using the most is this, and definitely this, because this really helps get into those really small corners. So it was really nice to use these tools that are not going to break. They don't bend. Pretty solid. Makes it a lot easier to get really nice, sharp corners. So I really love this knife set. So if you're going to do pumpkins, you need this set, definitely.
Yeah, so much better than those cheap plastic ones where the little tiny... They're only the size of a finger, the plastic handles, and they snap the blades off all the time.
Yeah. Oh, I snap it just trying to get the lid off, but but yeah.
All right, now I'm going over to my last product. And this is a video. So, this is a silent video, so you don't have to worry. I don't have any actual audio in the video still. I'm just going to narrate over it because I haven't even done the voiceover for this yet. So this is the East Oak Fire Pit Table. And let me pause the video first before I talk about it. So this is I did 2 East Oak fire pit tables. I did a white one that was 44 inches with the wicker, and this is the 57-inch brown one. So I have both of these tables in my yard. They're both fire pit tables. What they use is they use a gas canister, the liquid propane, just like a gas grill would use, and they're just really, really nice. They're great to have in the winter. They're great to have if you like having company outside in the yard and you want to, you could do s'mores on them. There's all sorts of things. So I'm going to show you how I put this together, which I'm not showing you step by step. I'm just kind of showing you the highlights and the segments of it. But this is really, really an impressive fire pit table. It's significantly bigger and it goes through a liquid propane a lot faster than the 44-inch one just because it's so much larger. So when assembling it, it comes as just four or five separate pieces. You get just the side walls, you get the front, back, you get the door, and it's really easy to put together. They just give you all the bolts. It has feet on it, which you can unscrew and screw to get the right height adjustment on each leg to remove any sort of tilt or jitter that happens because your concrete or your patio may be slightly uneven. So that's really nice about it. You just install the propane holder on the bottom. You actually assemble it upside down. And then you have this little wire mesh in there, which is sort of for stability, but it's a little light. It's more just to keep the frame stable and to keep your tank, make sure it's kind of sectioned in one area of the fire pit table. But it's really easy to put together. It just takes a few minutes. What I particularly love about this fire pit table is it comes with a whole giant bag of the cracked glass that you put in the center where the fire pit is. And the cracked glasses in this one is brown on one side, or like brown glass, and then the other side is mirrored. So the combination of the brown glass and the mirrored side adds reflectivity to the fire, and it just makes it look a lot better. And you can see how wide the fire pit area is over here, how the tube extends out. Again, the whole table length is 57 inches long. And then that's where it connects to the gas, and I'll show you where the switch is on that in a second. So on one of the sides is where you have the door, and the other side is just closed all the time. The door itself is magnetically held shut, so once you close it, you can see it has the magnet at the parts there were magnetically held shut. It's just really easy to use, and it's mostly just cosmetic. Now, so this is how the fire pit table comes, but it also comes with a windshield that you assemble to put on top of it. So here's the windshield on top. The windshield is easy to assemble, just comes in the 4 glass pieces, and you get the 8 little corner brackets, which you just easily screw together because they've got silicone tips that, connect them with the glass and hold it in place. Doesn't take long to put together. They got rubber silicone feet on them, so they sit on top of the glass surface, and it just works out really well. I will tell you this, it was windy when I was testing. This wind guard makes a difference. You don't have the wind blowing the fire that comes up from the fire pit table, so I highly recommend you use the wind guard. I would use it even if it's not windy, because the wind guard just helps keep that flame from whipping back and forth and just has that little barrier between whatever you're going to put up there, whether it's glasses, mugs, or whatever in the flame. So I do like the wind guard. With the switch itself, one thing you want to note here is you have to push it in and you have to hold it down for a fairly significant amount of time, because when you're using the liquid propane tank, you can't just like turn it on for like a second and then start doing the ignite. It actually needs to pump out a lot of gas and then ignite to trigger it to actually come on. If you don't, then you'll see it like puff and then go out, and it won't be enough to start the flame and keep the flame rolling. So that's just one thing to note. Like I said, it does use a lot of gas and goes through gas quickly.
Okay, hang on.
Oh.
So I just used this tool for the first time, and as you can see, I had all these drawn teeth, right? And so I had to kind of change the pattern, otherwise that would take me longer than we have. So I used this one, and I just went like this, and it created that dip, which could be for some teeth. So that was really cool. And it took a chunk. So that's pretty cool. And then, to do the other ones, you could just go the opposite way. So I'm just going to try it, I'm going to try a little bit of everything.
Sounds good.
But yeah, that was really actually cool. Ooh, cool. Look at this one.
Oh, it's a chisel.
Yeah, they give you 3 different chisels.
Nice.
But it's just going to be you experimenting and, kind of finding what tools you can use for what thing. Just be really creative. I mean, there are probably hundreds of options. So, yeah.
All right, back to the fire pit table. So, back to the fire pit table. Oh, got rewinded. Let me go back to where I was. It was just turning on at night. All right, there we go. So, again, you have to turn it on, and you can see there a lot of gas came out. I almost singed my eyebrows off. It has a nice adjustable...
Do not try this at home.
Exactly. It literally created a flame cloud that almost burned my eyebrows off. Really, really nice looking fire pit table. You could do s'mores on it. You could do marshmallows. There's a lot you could do with it. Sit outside in the winter and just have coffee outside or hot cocoa and just use it for a nice decoration and a nice ambient
They look
adventure.
really nice. I think we're going to keep the small one.
Yeah, the big one wound up being very, very large. The 57-inch one is quite large, so we might go. I actually like the brown wicker a little better,
Yeah.
but the 44-inch one is just a little better, appropriate
because
size for a
we
patio.
have other patio for large pieces, and so had I not had some other, like we have a couch out there and stuff like that, so yeah.
But it just looks really nice, and it's just a nice ambient environment to have outdoors when you're entertaining or have on your patio. In the wintertime, you're not going to be using it in the summertime. Just know it goes through a lot of liquid propane. Not as much as that gas heater behind it that I had. That goes through propane a lot faster. But it does go through more propane than, say, a barbecue, just because there's so much more flame coming out. Especially
Can you
when
tell
you have,
about the
especially
glass
when
that
you
it
have high
comes with? The
Yeah.
decorative glass?
yeah, decorative glass is the windshield to
I
prevent.
really... No. The
Oh
propane
yeah.
glass
I talked about
colors.
I talked about the crack glass. So
Yeah.
the white one comes with blue crack glass, and this one comes with the brown crack glass.
Which I like the blue better, but you know what? You could probably buy
Yeah.
those in like a craft
So
store.
just a nice option if you're looking for a fire pit table. East Oak makes some great patio products. I have their offset umbrella. I have two of their fire pit tables. I have that pyramid gas lamp heater. So I've tested out a lot of stuff by East Oak, and everything they make is excellent. They also make storage boxes and bins for your yard, for your garden tools and stuff like that. So everything I've tested by East Oak, I've really, really liked. The only thing, easy to assemble. Minus that gas pyramid heater, that was a beast. It took me 7 hours to assemble. So, and I needed a ladder because that one stood so tall. So
Well,
that was
he was
the,
by himself.
that was the one that was really hard to assemble by myself. But that's the only thing. All right, with that, you're still working on the pumpkin, huh?
I am.
Okay.
So,
Why don't I do a giveaway?
do you want to, and then do you want to circle back? Because I'm going to have to finish this, and then I'm going to have to go wash my hands.
Okay, that'll work. Let's do a giveaway. We're going to go ahead and do a gift card giveaway. Enter at dragonblogger.com/gift card for today. We're going to do a gift card giveaway right now. Make sure you get entered. dragonblogger.com/gift card. And I've got the anonymous bug. Cannot type in chat. Nice. dragonblogger.com/gift card. That's where you enter for the giveaway for the gift card and the mystery product. And Margaret got her mystery product. She sent a picture on a Discord of the mystery box that she got.
Yay!
Hey, what's going on, Drew? So I'll draw the $5 gift card winner in just about a minute here, and then we will move on to something else. Mrs. DragonBloggers running a little long.
Well,
I know, carve a pumpkin.
well, doing the fine detail is what takes you the most.
Yeah, of course.
I do say I have a mess.
Yep. Alas, my room is gonna be a mess.
Well, everybody type in chat if you like these type of demos.
Do you like the live demonstrations that Mrs. DragonBlogger does?
Because I certainly don't want to, waste anybody's time. So, if you like them, I'll keep doing these random type
Wait.
things. I know a lot of you like the geodes.
And if you like them, provide tips and ideas on what else you want to see in a demonstration.
What do you want me to do on a live stream? And, we're family oriented, so just joking.
That's funny.
Nobody wants to see that.
That's funny.
I'm joking. I thought about going, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Like
I was worried you were gonna cut your finger on live stream. I didn't want that to happen.
I was gonna psych you out, but I was like, no, that's mean.
Chainsaw pumpkin. No chainsawing a pumpkin.
I would. Oh.
Watermelon carving.
Yeah, I could do
You
that.
know what? She used to tornade potatoes for school. She knows how to tornade potatoes. I should make you tornado potatoes.
That brings me back to
When she was in culinary
my
school,
old German.
you know what I'm saying? When she was in culinary school, we used to
teacher.
buy pounds and pounds of potato bags, and we would watch TV at night, and she'd have to practice tornadoing potatoes for
It's gotta have
hours
8
and hours.
sides.
For hours, she practiced tornadoing
8 sides.
potatoes. She'd have to carve them down and whittle them down, and then if they weren't exactly perfect, she'd throw, she'd have to do
I
another
can
one.
definitely do melons.
Yeah.
Because even here, like when we have cantaloupe and watermelon, sometimes I make like a little fruit basket out of
Hey,
it.
Angelica,
so
welcome.
That is totally doable.
Pumpkin, yeah, that's pumpkin chunkin, pumpkin trebuchet.
Yep.
Can't quite get that on live stream though, but that's definitely
Pumpkin
definitely.
chunkin'. Oh, I do want to do like a chainsaw and do like, ice carving.
I am not getting her a chainsaw.
That'd be pretty cool.
I'm not
Justin,
getting her
do
a
you
chainsaw.
remember my
Nope.
chef teacher that used to do
Yes,
those
I
ice
know.
sculptures with
I
a
know.
chainsaw?
I know.
It was incredible.
I'm not getting you a chainsaw.
Like he'd get these huge
No chainsaw.
bricks of like ice
Yes, I know.
and do sculptures.
No, no dangerous elements. No chainsaw.
Danger is my myth.
That's dangerous.
Ha ha ha.
Well, what about your little diamond beading or your other little crafting stuff you do?
Yeah, I can do
Or
that.
oh, what about the one where you make those little
It's not dangerous.
those twine snowmen things that you do with the beads?
Oh yeah, that's no
Yeah,
sweat.
you can do that.
Not dangerous.
No, but you should. No, let her use the make chainsaw. So she's making these twine like snowmen that she's making.
I'll show him next week.
Okay, let's do the twine snowmen next week. Oh, not next week. The week after. We're not here next week.
That's right.
We're on vacation.
Somebody's gonna fill in. We're not really sure who.
All right, I'm gonna pick the gift card winner now. Yeah, one of my minions will be covering for us next week.
Let's see. I've got a few more teeth to do, and then I gotta clean
Let's
them
see.
out. Uh oh. Everywhere.
I know. I'm sure I'm gonna find pumpkin guts and all my computer components over there.
Well,
my
I already
pile.
see some. So.
It smells like
That are
pumpkin.
randomly.
Good thing I
flung.
love to smell pumpkin because it smells like pumpkin here.
Well, we used to do it outside. for
All right.
obvious reasons.
First gift card winner is. Who we got? Terry Q. Terry Q, first gift card winner. Are you here in chat, Terry Q? You know what? I've been trying to. He's trying to get Sadie to come on camera with him. He
She's
really
cute,
is.
huh?
So Sadie's only ever showed her face. Sadie's only shown up recently on one of his videos, which you'll see on Monday. Sadie actually introduces the video, making fun of Nate, like pretending to be Nate, and so she actually showed up on one of his videos only. But Nate's been trying to get Sadie to show
She's
up on
got
camera.
nothing to worry
Yeah.
about. She's so cute.
She's very camera shy, but she's really
Nobody's
great
more
on camera.
shy than me.
Yeah. Sadie would be great on camera.
I told Justin that I would be on camera if I could wear one of those dragon masks, like Asteroidia does.
Oh yeah.
But he said
No, it's this Monday. He'll play the video with Sadie introducing the video this Monday. So tomorrow is when you'll see Sadie for a brief 10-15 seconds at the intro of one of his videos.
Can you believe Justin said no to me wearing a mask?
No, it's.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how Amazon would feel about somebody having a mask on their entire time on stream for not showing a face.
It's just fun.
No, I know, but the entire stream, that's something that's more of a Twitch thing. I'm not sure Amazon's okay with that. I don't know how Amazon would feel about that.
Especially since it's Halloween.
Okay, so because she's still carving the pumpkin and she's not going to be able to get to the jewelry yet, we're going to do another gift card winner now. But wait, did Terry claim her gift card yet? Did I? Yeah, okay, yeah. Terry claimed it. All right, so next gift card winner. Repicking another winner right now is going to be Joanna Walker. Joanna W., you're the next gift card winner. In chat, claim the prize.
It's gonna have some pretty messed up teeth.
So Nate's doing a show this afternoon, and then Nate's doing another show tomorrow. Which I might be able to join him on Voice tomorrow since I'm off tomorrow and for Columbus Day. So I might pop in and do Voice with him on his show tomorrow. Make it a little more lively and fun. Hold on, scroll up to chat here. Did Joanna claim yet? Checking.
What would happen if I use this one?
I don't see Joanna yet. 30 seconds. $30. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Joanna's not here. Couldn't claim it. No, I haven't. If there's somebody who streams in a mask the whole time, let me know.
I know, because I'll do it.
All right, Candice G or Candy G. Candy G in chat. Alternate winner. Gift card. We're doing the gift cards now. I will do the mystery box at the end of the stream. Candy G. Oh, congratulations, Candy. You won the second gift card. Wait, a foam puppet? Really? On Amazon? I've never seen that. That's interesting. All right, you know what? If you have his channel, put the link in chat or put it in our Discord. I want to see that.
I know. Can you believe he said no to me?
Yeah, put that in my Discord. I want to see it.
offended.
Okay, it might have been a one-time thing, but let me see. Yeah, so Mrs. DB is shy. She doesn't like to be on camera.
I know. Sorry, guys.
She does not like to be on camera. Mrs. DB does not like to show herself on camera. You'll notice she's not on any of the videos. All the shoppable videos she does, she'll let me zoom in on earrings, but she will not be on shoppable videos. Meanwhile, okay, that's gonna take you a real long time. I'm gonna have to create filler, huh?
I mean, I'm almost done, but then I gotta wash my hands. But I'm getting there.
That's fine. That's
what
fine.
else you got?
I covered all my products already, so does anybody have any questions on any of my products? If not, do you want me to do the Walking Dead cookbook? I can do that if you want. I can show the video on that and cover that.
Sure. Do you wanna?
Yeah, I'll come over. Is it in here?
It is, but I didn't get that so. But there you go.
Thank you. So we're gonna save time, and I'm gonna cover one of Miss DragonBloggers products that was in her side. This is the Walking Dead Survival Guide and Cookbook. If you're a fan of The Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, or zombie apocalypse stuff in general, this is a really, really fun cookbook to have because not only does it have great recipes, but it has a lot of lore in the show too. And Mrs. DragonBloggers,
Pictures are really cool.
yeah, if you're really a big fan of the show, you're gonna love having this. Just to have it. The hardbook cover is recommended. It's got character recipes from the show. It talks about when they created them and what series and episodes. It talks about the whole thing around that. And it's just fun. It talks about creating all sorts of survival guides, how to architect around a fire pit, create bug out bags. It's just a fun little thing to have. Fishing basics, and then of course all the various food and recipes. And lore of the show actually tells you about the recipes exactly. Like for instance, the Negan spaghetti. He created an impromptu dinner in season 7 episode Heart Still Beating. So you actually know each show and episode and season when each of these recipes was done. And it's just a very creative way to get immersive with the show. And especially with the final season going on right now.
And it's Halloween.
Yes, they're real recipes. Every recipe's real. Mrs. Dragonblogger cooked several of them. And
Show
I've
my
eaten them.
bookmarks.
So, yeah, you can
bookmarks.
see
My
her
paper
fancy,
clips.
yeah, look at her fancy bookmark paper clips and recipes she's been working on. So this one right here, Tara's Turkey Chili. And there was the Georgia Peach Crumble. I'll show you the video for that one because we made that one and I did a video on that one. So let me show you the video for the Georgia Peach Crumble real quick. I have to look that one up. Yeah, they're all really good and fun.
Yeah. They're actually all pretty good.
Let me see, Walking Dead.
Oh, cool! Look at that. I mean, these different tools.
All right, now I have to actually switch the video over.
Justin, so these different tools. Look at. I'm able to create several different types of like teeth.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So this tool set has an amazing amount of tons of things you can do with it.
Groovy. Making grooves. I get it. All right, I got the video. one. This one right here. There you go. Real recipe from the cookbook, and we ate it, and it was good.
If you are a fan of The Walking Dead, then you really
Oh,
need
the
to
Rick's
pick up this
cucumber
Walking
and
Dead
onion
cookbook.
salad was good
Not
too.
only does it have fun facts about the show and survival guide
Yeah.
tips,
Which is
but
really
there's
easy.
also
It's
some
cold- it's a
really,
cold
really
recipe.
great
No
recipes in
cooking
there. So
involved, really.
we did two
Yeah, so if you
recipes
can't
from
cook,
this cookbook. The
that's-
first one
it's
was
just
Rick's
slicing
cucumber and onion salad,
It says
and
cook
it just
time, but there's
came
no
out
cooking.
very light flavored, tasted delicious. And you could see here it in the bowl. We made it per the spec of the recipe. It just was a nice, refreshing, and tasty, healthy
thing
with
salad.
recipes is
Then
their
the other
recipes are a
recipe we did
suggestion.
after we did the cucumber salad, Rick's cucumber salad, is the Georgia peach
Except for when
cobbler
I bake,
recipe.
which is
And again,
very
this is recipes
I know.
inspired by
So
the show.
we
This is
watched the one
Carol's
with
Georgia peach,
the submarine,
cobbler,
the zombies on the
and
submarine.
you could read the stories
spin-off
behind the
already.
recipes.
It wasn't that bad.
There's
And
just
we
a lot
watched
of
Fear
fun
the
stuff to
Walking
like.
Dead,
The
and I know
recipes
there's
come out really
there's a
good.
couple others too.
So if you're really into The Walking Dead, like I'm super obsessed, this is a really, really great
It was
book
fun.
to have.
It's
It
fun
gets you
making
connected to the
recipes
show
from
more, gives you more
a
info
show
about the
themed cookbook or a
characters,
movie themed
and it's just a really, really fun
It's
cookbook.
just
to
fun.
And
have
there's
if you're a fan
other
of the
ones.
show.
Wasn't there a Star Wars?
Yes.
There's all different.
Nikita did the
kinds.
Star Wars Galaxy's Edge cookbook, and Jeff did the D&D cookbook with Dungeons and Dragons recipes.
Oh, you should
It's
show
the
those.
the Heroes Feast one, which was awesome.
Show those.
I don't have it in the carousel, but I do have the video
Heroes
for that.
Feast, though.
Yeah, Heroes Feast.
I didn't even
cookbook.
see that one.
You didn't? Oh, that one's.
No.
Of course, he did the bacon wrapped asparagus is the one he did from that one.
Oh, I love asparagus.
Okay, so we love food themed cookbooks. They're just fun to do, honestly. Super fun.
Get it, pick it up for Halloween, and make something.
It's just good to have
They're
as a decoration.
not complex recipes, so even if you're a beginner, the instructions are very clear. So
Oh, you want to? I can show them the gift that James got me for my birthday. How's that?
Uh-oh,
Uh-oh.
I just broke a tooth off.
Oh, that's not good. Here, so I'm gonna show you what James got me for my birthday. It just came recently.
Look at that!
Oh, now I gotta switch over that. Here. Oh.
I'm finished. Almost.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm finished.
It looks good.
Look.
Looks good and clean. Yeah.
So what I did was I used all different tools to create all different types of teeth.
Nice.
Like that's probably your traditional, but then I used like the curved one for this. It's just kind of funky.
Yeah, came out good.
But these are the types of, say pattern, but these are the types that I like. I like the classic jack-o'-lantern. One thing I really miss is when the kids were younger.
I know.
Especially around this time, our oldest just had his birthday on the 4th, and, mixed feelings. He's 19, and the fact that he hasn't been home in almost a year, it's tough. And then, my oldest is going to be 16 on November 8th. I'm trying to get him to maybe do a pumpkin with me, but, it's bittersweet.
Oh,
You
cooking
know.
with Deadpool. Yeah, that's nice.
Oh, they have one of those too?
Yeah.
Wow.
So real quick, while she's doing the cleanup, let me show you what I got. 'cause
Well, I gotta
James got
scrape
this
the inside and then I'll do the cleanup.
So this was this cool, really cool resin. It's solid resin, metallic bronze dragon mask.
Did he print it?
No. He bought it. He bought it from a store. Look at the detail on this thing. This thing is fantastic. It's heavy too. Can't be worn. It's a wall decoration only. But this is amazing. I'm gonna post the link in chat to it because this company makes amazing
Well, your big old head
decorations.
would not.
And it has the little string on the back and just hangs on a wall and have it on a wall hook. But isn't this thing awesome looking? Look at this. Very, very cool gift.
And it's on the carpet.
I'm gonna hang it back on my wall. I'll show you the link to it. That goes on my wall. I have it right next to my tapestry. Just a really, really cool prize.
All right.
There's the link to it in chat in case you were
Mr.
curious.
Jack.
But pretty awesome. I like having it on my wall. It's very, very nice looking. Again, it's not a mask. It's not a mask you can wear on your face. It's too heavy for that. It's not designed to wear on your face. It's just designed to be a decoration on your wall. I don't know. Probably it is still 20 days to Halloween. 22 days to Halloween. Yeah, it might rot
Well,
off for
but it
Halloween.
hasn't been wet here.
It might not, as
so-
long as you don't light a candle inside of it, which would cause heat to cause cause it to rot faster. You never know. It's possible. Yeah, glowing LEDs. Yeah, that'll work. So that was one of the gifts. The other gift I got was the dual lightsabers, the same one that Nikita has. But those ones Mrs. DragonBlogger got me, and those are awesome as well.
And I even played with Ollie.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Lightsaber battles in the yard. So Mrs. DragonBlogger is busy cleaning up the remainders of the pumpkin before she gets to her product showcase.
I'm still trimming his nose hair and stuff.
Wait, nose hair? All right, I'll cut over to watch you pulling out the guts of the pumpkin.
Well, it's just when I carve the mouth and everything, then you've got the inside. But I'm very near.
I think you could clean it later. Our show's gonna run so long.
Is there anything else on my list that you can do?
Let me check. I probably could do.
Do you want to do the dragon pendants?
Let me do the Anne Klein charm bracelet. I want to do stuff that we don't have videos for.
We should have one of these.
No, I'm gonna do stuff we have videos for.
Oh.
Yeah. So we've shown this a few times before. Mrs. DragonBloggers covered this, and this is this still on sale, on deal? Let me see. I feel odd showing off ladies' jewelry. So this is a 57% off. So, oh my gosh, this would not even this would not even fit on my wrist.
Get it now.
Crazy.
Well, you can sock it away
Okay,
for
this is
Christmas.
not going to fit on my wrist. I can't demonstrate this on my wrist. But look at this charm bracelet right here. What I really like about this is it has this little clock on it, this actual little watch piece on it. And this is 14 karat rose gold. I think it's 14 karat rose gold, right? All of it? Is
Rose
it gold
over.
to it? Yeah, it's rose gold over. And it's just really, really unique piece. 57% off. It's normally a lot more. Just a really, really unique piece with a little key, little tree of life, little gem over here. What is that? A 4-leaf clover. It's got a little heart. It's got a little real locket that opens up too, right here. You could put a picture in it and everything. A real locket.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
that's fun.
case is 18 millimeter, and
So-
it's Japanese movement,
So
and
unique.
it's water resistant. So make sure you don't swim or bathe with it. But if you're doing dishes, you can do that.
It's just a really, really neat little watch. I've never seen anything like it. Honestly, I've never seen anything like it with this many charms. And
They're quite common.
there, oh, I'm not. It's kind of heavy, isn't it? A little bulky.
Yeah, I mean, but if you're used to bracelets, especially charm bracelets,
There we go.
it'll
I
be
got it fully
totally
open. So
fine.
now I got it fully open. It will definitely. I can't demo it on my wrist because it's way too thin to fit on my wrist. It'll fit Miss DragonBlogger's wrist, but it does not fit my wrist. But you can see it over here. Pretty neat looking. Very unique little stylish piece. If you're looking for something different,
I mean, I tried to do this.
suits me, sir. Yes, it does. Oh, one of the things is, I don't know if you can see this, but look at the pattern on these little, I guess they're like beads on the band. They're textured, really, really unique. A lot of craft work is put into this. So, really impressive looking piece. I just like all the little danglies. I'd be playing around. If I wore something like this, I'd just be playing around with those danglies all the time. All right, while she's doing the cleanup, what else do we got? That's about it on my carousel. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Yeah, I love the danglies. Exactly. The charms. Okay, the charms.
Dangly thing.
Yeah, the danglies.
I really did try to do this as cleanly as possible. I mean, it's not bad for what I did,
Nah, it came out all right.
but the floor is kind of a disaster.
More work for me.
Pumpkin is munching on some of the droppings.
Good. The more he eats, the less I have to clean up later. Go ahead, Pumpkin. Clean up the floor. Yeah, it's pretty small. It fits Miss DragonBlogger's wrist, though, right? That bracelet fits your wrist?
Yeah.
Yeah, it fits her wrist just fine.
If you're a 7.5, that'll do just fine.
All right. I switch over your camera, and now we see a clean table. You gotta check out these dragon pendants I just got this dragon bar. That's true, I could do the ballpoint pen. But this dragon bar's ready now.
Do you want to give away the mystery box to save time later? I'm gonna go get a drink because
Sure.
I've done about how long was that? Like 45 minutes?
An hour and 15. Okay, well,
Okay.
yeah, about an hour at least to start.
Okay.
Alright, mystery box giveaway then. I will post the link again because I know people usually wait until the end. Mystery box giveaway to those people who may have just shown up or what is the mystery box? Well, the mystery box is a random box of products, one or more products that we have gently unboxed, reviewed, and we don't need to keep so many products. We've reviewed over 3,000 products since 2021. So many products that we just can't keep all that stuff at our house. So some of it we donate, some of it we just say, let's turn it to just prizes, because you know what? Random prizes is fun to win. You never know what you're going to get. So we package random things up, put them in a box, ship it to you, have to have a USA residential address, and you get a random box of prizes.
Who wants my pumpkin?
Yeah, it's all in working order. Some of it's might be jewelry, some of it might be electronics, some of it might be decorations, some of it might be phone cases. You never know what you're gonna get. I try not to. So the box varies each week. The size changes depending on what I put in it. So the box is usually gonna have 3 to 8 objects in it, and depending on how the size of the objects. Like one of my boxes where I gave away a robot vacuum, one of the boxes. I gave away a Eufy hand vac in one of the boxes. I gave away my Galaxy projector in one of the boxes. So they could vary in weight. It costs me usually between $30 and $70 to ship a mystery box, depending on how heavy it is and how big the products are in there. Usually, minimum I would say is there's no less than $50 in prize value on in there, but it's probably in the multiple hundreds. So yeah, everybody likes the mystery boxes. Now James is known for giving like super mystery boxes because he stacks his mystery boxes with a lot more because he does them less frequently than I do. I do them every week, so I purge out my queue. I don't have a lot left, but as I get new stuff comes in, if it's stuff that I don't hold on for the live streams or rotate out, then I'll be able to give it in the mystery boxes. But eventually I'm going to run out of mystery boxes or not be able to do them every week and have to sub out the mystery box for something else just because I'm running out. I've actually cleared my garage of almost everything that was stacked because I've been doing a mystery box, since December, October, November. We've been doing mystery boxes every single week. So I've cleared a lot out. I don't have a lot left, but I do have some still. So yeah, that robot vac was so expensive to ship. Oh, that was like $80 to ship on a mystery box. So sometimes the shipping gets a little high. Crazy. So we're gonna go ahead and give away the mystery box now. Yeah, it's getting there. Now, so funny thing is, like, I still have I have like 4 stick vacs, right? And I still have the Eufy S11 stick vac, but I lost the charger for it. Somewhere I misplaced it. So I have the Eufy S11 stick vac, and I was thinking of putting the Eufy S11 stick vac in one of the mystery boxes, but I can't find the charger for it, and I can't give it away unless I can find the charger. So I still got the Eufy S11 stick vac sitting in my garage somewhere until I can find the charger for it. I also have some other stuff too, just random stuff lying around. So as new stuff comes in, new stuff comes out. It all depends. I don't need 20 of the same type of product. I just don't need to keep that many. All right, ready for me to pick the winner of the mystery box? And the winner of this week's mystery box is Ed S. Ed S., you're the winner of this week's mystery box. Are you here in chat?
I think he's won before.
Yeah, I think he's won one before.
Like at the very beginning.
Yeah, it's been a while. Is Ed in chat?
He was.
60 seconds to claim. Or, yep.
Here.
All right. Congrats, Ed. Mystery box winner this week.
I'll make sure I put a pretty bracelet in for your wife.
All right. Next, we have Mr. DragonBlogger products.
Yeah, since we're running a little long in the tooth, Some of the ones that I've already done last week, I'll just kind of briefly touch on. So, which one is first? Okay, so this one, this Dragon Pendant, is really cool. It comes on an 18-inch snake chain with a lobster claw clasp. Has a 1.5-inch extender, but very pretty. You've got the dragon, and then the woman, and then you've got the cubic zirconia around, but just a really nice little dragon pendant. Would be great for any age if you like the dragons and the mythical style. Now, people have asked me, why are there holes on some of the backs? Because they make these holes, that way light can get through, and the light will reflect the stones a little bit more. In this case, the cubic zirconia. So it'll let light in the back, so it'll sparkle more. So, very nice pendant. And I'll feature these again too, maybe next week. I like to do a couple of repeats just in case somebody misses or something like that. So then this dragon pendant is totally different. This is, oh, I'm sorry. And the last one is sterling silver. So I just wanted to mention that. This one is sterling silver as well. It comes on a classic rope chain with the 1.5-inch extender, sterling silver, lobster claw clasp. And this features the dragon with the abalone in it. Personally, I like this one a little bit more. I love how they've kind of swirled that abalone in, and you can see how they set that in the back. And that's a really nice abalone shell, because the thing with abalone is you want to touch on all of the colors. So you have the violets, you have the greens and the blues, and so the more colors you have in abalone, the higher quality it is. So, really nice pendants. And then next is something that can also be for Christmas, great stocking stuffers. But I found these cute pens that have these little diamonds, well, not little, but have these diamond decor on the top of these, and they write really well. So, like, I'll show you. They're not just decorative, they do work. But really nice. They're each a little bit different. This is the rose gold, the rose with and they're tone. They're not obviously real gold, but silver tone, and then the white with the rose polka dots. And it comes with 4 additional inkwells, ink sticks. But anyway, so they're totally replaceable, and it comes with it. So that's actually pretty cool. And you just you twist to open and close. But I thought these were cool. These could be definitely great for stocking stuffers, someone that just loves jewelry or gems, or just wants something kind of girly or something decorative. But these are really cool, and I was really impressed that they came with additional ink. That way you can replace them. Next, okay, so next I have the Mama studs, which I have done these, but I really like them. So these are the 14 karat gold over the Mama studs, and these are great because everything that I pretty much feature can really be for the holidays coming up. But if you know a new mother, or you just want to get your mom something, or a dog mom, cat mom, anything like that, these are really cute little studs. You got the butterfly backs. And then another stud that I have is
Thanks for the follow, Donna.
cubic zirconia kind of flower. And these are 14 karat gold over as well. They have the butterfly backs on the top. But these are really pretty. If you like more of the dainty studs, definitely cute. You have a second piercing. You have a cartilage piercing. So definitely check those out. And then these I did feature last week, but these bear repeating because of the great price we have on them. So these are Moissanite. And these are the 1 carat lever back. They're the brilliant round cut. They're equivalent to VVS 1. They're 14 karat gold, so white gold, solid. Now, for people that have missed my Moissanite presentation, I'll just give you a brief background. Moissanite is a name that was naturally given to a lab-grown mineral that was found in Canyon Diablo, Arizona, made up of silicon carbide, and then they thought they had stumbled upon diamonds, but when they went into the lab and tested it, it was a similar element, but not quite. So the really cool thing is when it's grown, they didn't find enough of it to market it like they do diamonds. Diamonds are not rare. Diamonds are found all over the world, including here in numerous states here in the US. So what they did was, and Andre Moisine is the one that kind of discovered this. So once they took it to a lab, found out what it was and what it's composed of, they went ahead and started lab manufacturing these stones. What they also found was that the occurrence in this element was a lot more rare, and that's why that, they didn't find that much. So they found out this element can be found in the upper mantle rock and meteorites, and so that's what made Canyon Diablo. Interesting enough that science has shown that Moissanite has naturally occurring inclusions, and those inclusions are diamonds. So diamonds have inclusions and they're carbon spots. And so these can have inclusions and they're diamonds. But when you lab grow them, you can somewhat control some consistency. Although lab grown gems, they are physically, optically, chemically, emotionally, mentally, they are the real thing, because you have to start with a seed of the natural. And that goes with lab-grown rubies and emeralds and sapphires and alexandrite. So they're durable. On the most scale, Moissanite is 9.25. Diamond is a 10. So these are, as far as hardness and durability, they're right up there. But what they found was Moissanite, as far as refraction, which equals sparkle, is actually superior. So sparkle equals dispersion. So basically what light is reflected back as a rainbow of colors is the dispersion. So diamond sits at a 44. Moissanite sits at 104. So it's 3 times what diamond reflects. So it is more reflective, therefore it will sparkle more. And these are just gorgeous. These are the 1 carat, so you'll have roughly half a carat in each ear, the lever backs, but these are just so gorgeous. And I was so proud of my son. He got engaged recently, and everything that I've taught him did not fall on deaf ears. He decided to propose with a very large moissanite. Now, if you would have gone and tried to get a VVS 1 diamond of that size, color, and clarity, you would have been $250,000. Diamonds are controlled, so the market will say what the prices are. Moissanite's not like that. So just give it a try. But these are just so gorgeous. I'm a very big proponent of moissanite. I wear it every single day. It is what my upgraded
Thank you, Candy. Shit, congratulations.
yes, beautiful daughter-in-law, soon to be, Allie, and they're a very cute couple. So we're very excited about that. Okay, so next, I didn't get a chance to put these on my stand here, so 1 second. But I will show you these. Let me put on the ring that's next. If you notice, I did not wear any jewelry today on my wrists and my fingers because I was doing the pumpkin. But these are cute little cubic zirconia purple stones. They're studs and they're little tiny paw prints. So these are so cute. If you have a dog or a cat, anything with little paw prints, these are super cute little studs. But I found these, and for the price, and this could be for anybody. Anybody that's a pet lover. These are dainty. They are not big. So very, very nice. And I will feature those again. And then lastly, since I've taken up so much of the time, we have this cute charm ring. It is 18 karat gold over your silver. You have the cubic zirconia and then the little charm heart. Front and back. You could even have it engraved. But this is so comfortable. If you see, this is totally polished, high polished, and rounded. So instead of just being like a regular ring that's round on the outside, but it's kind of flat on the inside, this is completely concave. So it's so comfortable to wear. It's not scratchy. So if you're looking for a really cool kind of sparkly band ring, and I like it that it goes all the way around the band. So really cool. So check it out. That's what I have for this week. Thank you for being here and bearing with me. But I hope you guys enjoyed everything. Let me know if you want to see anything. And yeah.
All right. We'll cut to the final scene. Pumpkin will say goodbye to everybody. Say bye, Pumpkin. Say bye. Thanks for showing up on the show today.
And Nate will be up next.
At some point.
Yeah, in the next couple hours, so check back. But
Yep,
if you have any suggestions, hit me up on Discord. I am in the group.
Yep. Unfortunately, and tomorrow's a holiday, Columbus Day, so I am not working my day job tomorrow. So I will be in and out on Nate's stream tomorrow, chatting with everybody, having a good time. Now, here is the giveaway I want to tell you about that just went live today. So the Ixa headset and headphone stand giveaway just ended last night. I've already contacted the winner this morning, waiting for them to claim the prize. But remember, as one giveaway ends, another one just begins, because I always have at least multiple giveaways running. The two giveaways we have running right now are the OBSBot Meet AI tracking webcam, and I just posted the link in that. That is a 1080p webcam that auto face tracks. Now, it doesn't move like the OBSBot Me. Instead, it uses digital tracking to track on you and zoom in. So that's one option you can win. The other is the $100 gift card or PayPal giveaway, which just went live this morning. This one is completely sponsored by myself, not by a brand. So you have a chance to enter to win $100. That ends on 10/29. Again, you could choose Steam gift card, Amazon gift card, PayPal, or whatever type of gift card you want to receive. The winner gets to choose how they want to win that $100, and I will deliver that prize to them. Stay tuned. I have a lot more giveaways coming up. As we ramp in towards the holidays, The giveaways that I start giving away start ramping up dramatically. I always usually do a really, really big giveaway that starts in November and goes into a couple of days before Christmas. That way they can get the prize before Christmas and actually use it. So just stay tuned and stay on the Discord. We always have giveaways at DragonBlogger. Discord.com/DragonBlogger. And remember, on our Twitch streams on Sunday, we always give away 5 random PC Steam game keys. We just gave away 5 keys this morning to 5 lucky winners. And they post usually what games they got on our Discord as well from our Sunday Twitch streams. So with that, everybody have a great rest of your Sunday. Nate should be on in a few hours, so you can hang out with Nate. He's doing some hobbies and games and other stuff on his stream, plus maybe some book reading. And everybody have a great rest of your Sunday. Thank you for tuning in and joining our show today.